We will continue our discussion on the section of Ajamil. So, as we see in the last two sessions, we have seen that how Parishit Maharaj was basically he was remembering what all things Sukadeva Goswami has told, and he is telling that you describe these things in the second canto, then third canto, then fourth canto, and then in the last session we discussed how there was the one question which was asked by Parishit Maharaj. Anyone remembers what was that question? That's how we concluded, I think, last session. And today we are going to start the uh, just a minute. Yeah, today we are going to see the Sukadeva Goswami's answer to that question. So, what was the question? Anyone knows? Yes. No? Okay. So here we completed, no? Verse number 6. See, the translation comes is, "Oh, greatly fortunate and opulent Sukadeva Goswami, now kindly tell me how human beings may be saved from having to enter hellish conditions in which they suffer terrible pains." So this is how he is asking, kindly tell me how human beings can be saved from entering into hellish conditions of life. So did we cover this or it's remaining? Yes. Completed or remaining?
I think this is remaining for me. I'm not clearly remembering, but
Oh, okay. Arvind Pro, do you remember?
Prabhuji, actually, I missed the last session. I did not go through recording. Saturday I was there, Sunday I was not there.
Saturday what was covered?
Saturday, first
One.
6.1.1 and 1.
Okay, only two were covered. Then three, nothing is there. 4, 5, you covered. I think 6 we covered. Okay, we'll go through the. Anyway, nobody's remembering, so we'll again go through this. Okay, purport we will read directly now. Yes, Ashutosh, you can read.
in the 26th chapter of the 5th canto, Sukadeva Goswami has explained that people who commit sinful act are forced to enter are forced to enter Hari's planet and suffer. Now Maharaj Parikshit, being a devotee, is concerned with how this can be stopped. A Vaishnava is Paradukha-II. In other words, he has no personal troubles, but he is very unhappy to see others in trouble. Prahlad Maharaj said, "My Lord, I have no personal problems, for I have learned how to glorify your transcendental qualities and thus enter a trance of ecstasy. I do have a problem, however, for I am simply thinking of these rascals and fools who are busy with Maya Sukh, temporary happiness, without knowledge of devotional service unto you. This is the problem faced by a Vaishnava. Because a Vaishnava fully takes shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he personally has no problems. But because he is compassionate toward the fallen, conditioned soul, he is always thinking of plans to save them from their hellish life in this body and the next. Parikshit Maharaj, therefore, anxiously wanted to know from Shukdev Goswami how humanity can be saved from gliding down to hell. Sukdev Goswami had already explained how people enter hellish life, and he could also explain how they could be saved from it. Intelligent men must take advantage of these instructions. Unfortunately, however, the entire world is lacking Krishna consciousness, and therefore people are suffering from the grossest ignorance and do not even believe in a life after this one. To convince them of their next life is very difficult because they have almost mad in their pursuit of material enjoyment. Nevertheless, our duty the duty of all sane men is to save them. Maharaj Parikshit is the representative of one who can save them.
Yeah. So here you see the compassionate nature of Parishit Maharaj is coming out. So this is the quality of a great devotee. Vaishnava, like Prahlad Maharaj is also saying, I don't have any problem. Only one problem is there. That is, I can't see the suffering of other living entities. So nowadays, if you tell this to someone, then people will, because the this modern world, they, if somebody is unhappy, they becomes very happy, and if somebody is happy, then they feels unhappy. Oh, I did not get how he could get it, or sometimes, uh, he- uh, or sometimes he did not get something, and we become very happy. Oh, nice! It nice happened to him. He did not get it, or something. He couldn't complete that, or he couldn't get some award, or he couldn't get first rank or something. Every time he used to get first rank, and now he has become failed in the exam. One may become very happy with that. But in Vaishnava circle, it's not like that. They have only one problem, that is Paradukha dukhi and Parasukha sukhi. If somebody is unhappy, they are very much in tension that how to take out. Like last time also, I was telling about Srila Prabhupada going to the Western countries, and then there he came across certain scenes where he was very like I told, no, the examples of those old men. Even in their old age, they wanted to enjoy. And Prabhupada was just having tears in his eyes. He said, "Oh, this what is this? These people are at the fag end of their life, and still they are attached to sense gratification. They are not ready to give it up, and they are not even coming to temple and not trying to receive." Prabhupada practically had tears in his eyes. He was thinking that what should I do for them? I have come far away this place. Now how should I save them? So he could only pray for them that time. So we see that Parishit Maharaj, and Parishit Maharaj situation, if you see, he is not like some person, okay, he is in charge of taking care of the entire people, who is doing what, and not like that. He has, if you see his condition, 7 days, 7 days is a period. Like sometimes the person gets a cancer or something, and doctor says you can live only for a few months. And the person goes into so much tension and anxiety that even if you tell, he cannot even think of any other's distress, because he thinks that I am the most painful person in the entire world. And here, Parishit Maharaj, he had only 7 days, not to what to speak of month, only 7 days were there. And still, when this situation, when he heard the description of hellish planet, he understood why people should suffer in hellish planet. Why don't they also listen to Bhagavatam and go back to Godhead? So he felt very pity for those people. So when we are in suffering, we are suppose having a lot of disease, we are put in the bed in the hospital. We can't think of any other person, whoever, whatever happening in the world, one may not be able to. Like suppose you are in the COVID situation, people got this COVID positive, and then they were put into the hospital. They couldn't think of the entire world because they themselves are into that. But here Parishit Maharaj, he was thinking of welfare of everyone. That is the greatness of pure devotees. So that we can see in this. So Prahlad Maharaj also had the same thing. He said, I don't want anything. I just want this rascals and fools who are busy with Maya Sukh. Them you should deliver. I don't want anyone to remain here. So everybody goes back to Godhead, then only I will go. That was Prahlad Maharaj was saying. He said rascals and fool, but even those rascals and fool, those words also comes out of compassion. So some of the people, they used to very much saying that, oh, why Prabhupada always says rascals? How can he use this word? But actually, the people, maybe they are supposed to be given much more chastisement, but Prabhupada is just saying rascal. But that rascal Prabhupada is saying out of compassion to treat them, to again make them, reform them. So that was the mode of pure devotees. Okay, so next verse, let us see what Shukdev Goswami replies. What is the answer of Shukdev Goswami to how to save people from the hellish planet? So let us see. Shri Shuka Uvacha Nacheda
Shri
Ihai
Shukra
Va Pachitim Yathamshaha
Nachet
चेत चेति
Pachit
चैव
Asa
यतमा
आत्म
hamsa
Krutasya Kuryan Mana Uktapanibihi
Kritasya
कृतस्य कृत्य
Kuryan
मनः उच्यते
Dhruvam Sarvai Pretya Narakanupaiti
ध्रुवं
ये कीर्तिता मे भवतस्ति यातना
ये
Yes, Arvind Bro, translation.
Translation. Sukhdev Goswami replied, "Oh, my dear king, if before one's next death, whatever impious acts one has performed in his life with his are not according to the description of the Manu Samhita and other Dharma Shastras, one will certainly enter the hellish planets after death and undergo terrible suffering, as I have previously described to you."
Yeah, so Shukdev Goswami is saying that if before one's next death, means when the death is going to come, before that, whatever impious acts one has performed in this life with one's mind, words, and body are not counteracted. That means through proper atonement. That means whatever sinful activities one has done, one has to atone for those sinful activities. If one doesn't atone and he escapes those punishment from those activities, then he will be taken into, he will enter the hellish planets after death, and then he will get the punishment. So sometimes there are, in this world we see that people just escape. They may do some murder, and they will, after that police is just searching, and these people have ran away from that place, gone to some other. Sometimes they even travel to another country so that the police doesn't catch them, and like that they live for years together, and sometimes they settle in another country, and that's how the things go on. But so the government sometimes may get cheated. They are not always able to find who is the culprit, who is the main criminal person. They are not able to always find. Most of sometimes they are able to catch. Nowadays the things have, the police people and CID and all those people are, they have become very, this DCP, what is it? Deputy of Crime, crime police, something. So he, nowadays they have become very very alert, and they have many things how to find out and how to catch the people and many things. But at the same time, even the thieves and those murderers, they are also becoming very alert and very intelligent. So when they also do something, they have a big plan, and that's how they escape the punishment, and they go to some other place and they continue their life. So, but just because they escaped the punishment of government, it doesn't mean that they have escaped the punishment from the laws of nature also. So, such people will be pushed to the hellish planet, and they get more suffering, because if you are already atoned in some way in the previous that life, then the suffering may not be so much. But because you have escaped, then now you will get double suffering. So that is the laws of material nature. So let us see what Purport Prabhupada says. Yes, Jitendra Bro.
Yes, Swami. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur mentions that although Maharaja Parikshit was a pure devotee, Sukdev Goswami did not immediately speak to him about the strength of devotional service, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 14.26.
मां च योगविचारेण भक्तियोगेन
Bhakti
सेवते
Yoga.
सगुणान् समतीत्यैतान् ब्रह्म भूयाय कल्पते.
Yeah, a devotional service so strong that if one fully surrenders to Krishna and takes fully to his devotional service, the reactions of his sinful life immediately.
Yeah. So here Prabhupada is saying that Shukdev Goswami did not immediately speak to him about the strength of devotional service. So all of us know that the main answer should be devotional service. Once you practice it, then the heart becomes purified, and then you go back to Godhead. All your sinful tendencies are gone. You don't have to do undergo some atonement kind of thing. Like, just imagine if a person does a crime, and then he is put into the jail, and then he will be there for maybe 10 years or 15 years, and after 15 years he comes out. Do you think he has his those sinful tendency because of which he committed that activity, is that gone now after 15 years of keeping him in jail? No, certainly not, because
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Most most the cases, no.
Yeah,
Sudden,
mostly it doesn't
immediately.
happen. Yeah, he may show externally that okay, now I got punishment, but still that tendency will be there. So now he got punishment. He may be thinking that okay, I did this, I got this punishment. Now again I want to do it, but I will try that I will not get the punishment. I will try to escape the punishment. He'll make a better plan to for the increasing crime. So these are not a punishment, actual punishment, because there are so many criminals. They come out of the jail again, they do crime again, they go again. Like if we had, there was one devotee who was preaching in jail. So when he went to the jail, he gave a class there. Many prisoners were there. So some of the prisoners were actually again and again put into jail. They went out, again they came, again went out, again they came, because tendencies were not gone. The sinful because government is just working to give external punishment, but inside the tendency is not able to remove. So who can remove that, and how it can be removed? Tendency has to be removed from the root. So it's like the plant is there. Sometimes unwanted plants they start growing in between the good plant. When you are watering the good plant, other unwanted plants also starts growing. So then if you just keep cutting them, then again after some time you see again it is increasing. Again you cut it, again it is increasing. So basically you have to uproot it fully, like uproot completely. The roots should be removed. Then you see that then there is no more coming back. So that's how the tendency has to be, like it is said that tendency is in a beach form first, then slowly it fructifies. Then so initially when like there was one child, he used to like we'll take general example, like when one is child, sometimes he tries to like he goes to somebody's home. He's just maybe 7 8 years old. He goes to somebody's home and he likes something and he catches it and he brings to his home. So mother, what she should do? He should actually chastise the son. The mother should tell that, oh, what is this? This is not good. Why should you bring it? If you want, we will purchase and give. Why you have to take from mother? And is to take the child there and she should tell him that you please say sorry to them, and that should be done like that. Otherwise, what happened is the tendency was there. Always he used to go to the home. He used to like it very much. Certain things in his home it was not there, maybe some toy or any small thing. It's not like he has done a big theory or something. Small thing, his already tendency was there because of his previous habits, previous life habits. The tendency still remained, so it was in a bija form. Then at one point of time he started doing little, and then the mother chastised, and then he became little better and he understood, oh, this is not good, I should not do it. But on the other hand, there was another boy whose mother did not chastise him. When he brought something, she said, "Okay, no problem. Anyway, you don't have, you can use it. Those people they have so much. You don't, so no problem if you bring also." So then this boy he started growing. So previously he used to just bring a toy or something. Then when he grew, he started bringing some more things. He started even looting people, and at one point of time he became a big criminal, having lots of he started robbing. He did not do proper education also. Mother also did not give him proper education, neither the moral education she could give. So she was saying, okay, अच्छा किया, आ जाओ, हमको भी थोड़ा, मेरे लिए भी थोड़ा ज़्यादा extra लेके आओ. So the mother also was like that. And then at one time he became such a great criminal that police caught him and they put him behind the bars. So then he was behind the bars, and then the mother she came to meet this her son who was now grown up, and now he is there in the prison. So then the mother said, "Oh, beta, आपको इधर जाना पड़ा," and she was like crying, and so the meeting time was there. So the son actually slapped mother, and he said, "Oh, what?" He said, "Because of you, I am here today. Because you did not correct me at right time. Now I have become such a big criminal and I'm suffering here. So you are the cause," like that he said. This story I heard in when we went for value education in one of the schools. They every day they read one story. So the one day they were reading this story, how the son, after grown up son, he slaps his mother. So that's why when the tendency is in the beecher form, little tendency is there, that time only it has to be cut. Because once it fructifies, then it becomes like a big plant. then it will give, see, again the bijas will increase, the fruits will come, and then that is how this. So Bhakti Lata bij we have to increase, but the sinful bij we don't have to let it increase. We have to just don't let it grow. And if we can, and from the root, if we have to remove, then we have to practice devotional service. That is the only method. Okay, so going ahead. Yeah, so here Prabhupada says also devotional service is so strong that if one fully surrenders to Krishna and takes fully to his devotional service, the reactions of his sinful life immediately stop. So this Krishna confirms in Bhagavad Gita. Anyone knows which verse number? Or at least shloka, which shloka Krishna says that you surrender to me and I will take away all your reactions.
Sarvadharman.
Sarvadharman Parityajya.
Yeah, Sarvadharman Parityajya, 18.66. So it comes here. Next. Yes, so next devotee. Yes, Aditya Raj Bro, we can read.
Elsewhere in the Gita, 18.66, Lord Krishna urges that one gives up all other duties and surrender to him, and he promises, uh, aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayami. I shall free you from all sinful reactions and give you liberation. Therefore, in response to the inquiries of Parikshit Maharaj, Sukadev Goswami, his guru, could have immediately explained the principle of bhakti, but to test Parikshit Maharaj's intelligence, he first prescribed atonement according to Karma Kanda, the path of fruitive activities. For Karma Kand, there are 20 authorized scriptures such as Manu Samhita, which are known as Dharma Shastra. In these scriptures, one is advised to counteract his sinful act by performing other types of fruitive actions. This was the path first recommended by Sukadev Goswami to Maharaj Parikshit, and actually, it is a fact that one does not take to devotional service must follow the decision of these scriptures by performing pious acts to counteract his impious acts. This is known as atonement.
Yeah. So basically here, so as all of you told also, this is 18.66. Sarvadharman Parityajya Maam Ekam Sharanam. As soon as you surrender to me, I will free you from all sinful reactions. So this was the thing. But Shukdev Goswami, here Prabhupada says that Shukdev Goswami wanted to test Parikshit Maharaj. So he did not directly tell the Bhakti Yoga. He first told Karma Kand that okay, there is prescribed atonement, because if you go to Karma Kand section of Vedas, there are, for Karma Kand there are 20 authorized scriptures such as Manu Samhita. Like there everything is given. If you do this sin, you do this, and then that is atonement for you. If you do this, you do this. So this is the problem, or this is the sin you have done. Then if you have to confess for that sin, you have to perform this. This is the solution, and then you are free from that particular sinful punishment. You will not get it. So that is how Manu Samhita, certain things, those things are written. But that is not big. That is not the highest. Highest is devotional service. But here Parikshit Maharaj was being tested by his guru. So guru sometimes may test us, and we should not fail in the test. So just imagine if Parikshit Maharaj says, "Oh, this is the atonement. Okay, no problem. Then let I will also tell everyone to atone, and that's how everyone will be freed from the sin." He was not stopped there. He counteracted his guru. He says, "Oh, how can it be?" And then he asked another question, and that's how Shukdev Goswami tells the real thing. So sometimes when we are asking any questions to the speaker, so speaker may have some things, but he may not tell immediately. But then we ask little bit here and there questions, and when we are very eager, then you see that speaker actual thing will come out from his mouth, and then the real hearer, he is also very satisfied by getting to that answer. Just a minute. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam. आगे के ड्यूटीज हाँ ओके, चलेगा. Yeah, so our time is also over now. And this is also over. Okay, tomorrow we will take the next verse, text number 8. And there we will get some more verses will go on. How Shukdev Goswami tells about atonements, Karma Kand. We will hear that and then we'll move ahead with our discussion. So, any question at this point? Hare Krishna. Yes, any question? Okay, so I think everything is clear for all of you. So today we covered the verse number 6 and 7. Tomorrow we will take the verse 8. Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita
Hare
ki.
Krishna.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Jai.
Today we are so Ronak Pro, Satyam Pro and Sumit Pro. These three couldn't read.
Sorry, Hare Krishna.
So tomorrow we will give them chance first and then we will go ahead. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.